What's up there, guys? What's going on, man? Drone worship in your face. Let's see if we have chat. Oh boy, we already got 2 likes. I haven't even bumped up the stream yet. Let's see if I can pop the chat out here. This normally works. There we go. I got chat again. So for those of you that are having chat problems, all you have to do is pop it out, and it normally starts working how it should. So yeah, we got one person in here. What's up? Sorry that took so long to get this kicked off. I'll wait till we get a few people in here before I start this discussion because there's been a lot that I've been processing here the past couple days. I think you can thank DJI for that. Brian G, what's going on, dude? We'll wait till we get a 10 people in here or so, and then we'll really kick this off. Edward, what is up? Oh, we just lost somebody. See if they come back in. Don't forget to smash the like button if you guys are just popping in. Everyday Legend. Hey, man, how's it going? It's going good. It's going good. We got a fun discussion today here. I'd like to get some other people's opinions. And we're going to, like I said, we'll wait till we get around 10 people in here, and then I'll go ahead and kick off my discussion. I'm sure you guys read the title, so you have an idea of kind of what I'm going to go over. But I think everyone kind of needs to come to a realization here on what's happening with smartphones. And like I said, we'll take a little deeper, in-depth look at what's actually taking place with the drone market, because I think DJI is ahead of the game here, and they know what's coming, and I think I know what's coming, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on blast and see what everybody else's opinion really is. So 11:27. I'll give it a couple more seconds. It is pretty late. So Gabe, dude, what's up, man? What's happening? We're gonna have a good discussion here in a sec. There we go. We got 5 people in here. That means it's about to kind of pop off here. Right on. So right on, man. Oh, we just lost another one. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and kick this off because I think we're just going to keep jumping in and out. I hate to start discussions and then have a bunch of people all of a sudden join, like, what are we talking about? And then you have to recover everything, but I think it is pretty late at night, so we'll give this a shot. There's also a lot of other live streams running right now, so there's a couple things I wanted to really go over here, and I think a big portion of what is happening with smartphones is going to have a major impact on what is going to happen with drones and UAVs in our future of flying, because the reason I say that is because smartphone sales have been down for 2 years now, heavily, like nowhere near what they used to be. And I think the reason for that is, JDS, what's going on? I think the reason for that is because we're almost reaching the pinnacle of our capabilities for smartphones, and they're not really able to come up with new ideas or add more things to it. They're already very extremely technologically advanced with their cell phones. And I think they've already kind of started pushing the limits of the capabilities of what phones can do. I think we've maxed out our ability to use cameras. I mean, we're talking some phones with excess of 20 megapixels in micro cameras. And I think that's really the pinnacle of what we're going to be able to get out of smartphones. So I think after the S10, I think we're going to really start seeing cell phone sales plummet. Honestly, even the iPhone, I think for the last 10 years of the tech market, cell phones has kind of run the tech market. Like, it has been top of the tech market. And now that we're seeing sales declining, I mean, heavy. Like, if you guys look up the numbers of sales statistics based on smartphones in the past 2 years, it's pretty bad compared to what it used to be. So I think we're getting ready to evolve out of smartphones and into something else. It happens with every technology. Think about it. VHS went to DVD, DVD went to Blu-ray, Blu-ray went to digital, and now we just have digital. So I think that we're getting out of that whole smartphone stage and we're preparing to move on to something else. Now, what that is, I couldn't tell you. But I will tell you who's kind of got it figured out. And I think that's DJI. JDS, what's going on, bro? I can't watch that, unfortunately, obviously, because I'm doing the show here. S10 will support the new Wi-Fi read. Yeah, but that's it. That's like, what else, Gabe? What else do they offer you for the money? See what I'm saying? You're still going to spend $1,000 on a phone, and get what, 2 new features, 3 new features maybe that are very basic, that like don't just like basic stuff, dude. You know? So that's my issue, is that I think we've really almost reached the pinnacle of technology uh, with smartphones, and DJI knows that, which is why I think they're taking the route of Unique. If you guys have ever seen Unique products, Unique has always done a fantastic job of building in screens into their transmitters. Like this is the ST16 plus transmitter for the Typhoon H, the hexacopter, and the Unique Q500 has the ST10 plus, and now DJI is starting to release stuff like this. And DJI being a leader in the tech industry, I have to assume they're doing that for a reason. They know what's coming. I think they know that the era of smartphones is about to end and we're going to get into something else. Now, what that is, I couldn't tell you. I don't know, man. Technology is a surprising thing, but I will say that it normally just kind of happens, and all of a sudden they start pushing it on people, and then popularity takes off for whatever product they drop, and then next thing you know, everybody wants to buy one of whatever it is. So, what do you guys think, man? You think smartphones are kind of on their way out and they're going to issue something else in? Do you guys remember the bracelet? I forget the company that made it. It was super, super fake. It was like based off an Indiegogo campaign, but I'll tell Evo even has a small belt. That's what I'm saying. Like all these companies now are starting to spend money on putting screens inside of their controllers. And I think they're smart for doing that, because I'm not real sure how long smartphones are actually going to still be running in the market. Like as we become more technologically advanced here over the next couple of years, I think we're going to start seeing a major change out of smartphone usage for drones, and we'll start getting into other things and transmitters with built-in screens, and a lot more virtual reality setup stuff. So I think that's really where this realm is going to go, honestly. So 7 people and only 3 likes. That's how you guys feel? You love me that much? Just 3 likes? Oh my gosh. I hate it, man. Hit the like button, girls. Yes, good call, John. So anyways, I want to know your guys' thoughts. Do you think that DJI is specifically putting out a transmitter for this reason? Like because they know smartphones might be kind of at the end of their time frame? Or do you think they're just doing it because it's offering something new to the drone market? Have any of you guys researched any of this? Is it just me? Am I the only one that's done research? It does run Android, but it run Android. I would like to see 2 different versions. I wouldn't mind seeing an Apple and an Android version for any DJI product, honestly. This might not have anything to do with anything, but can I use a Hero 4 Silver with a Solo? Yes, you can. That's what I use. So, Luxury Media, that is exactly what I use. So, Cardosa, dude, what's up? Cardosa, do you think smartphones are phasing out of the tech industry? What are your thoughts? I see that I have a major panel of people that want to talk tonight. It's hard to get anyone to. You don't think so? Have you checked into the sales numbers on smartphones in the past 2 years? Their sales are actually way, 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 way down. As I was explaining to everybody else, I think cell phones have kind of reached their pinnacle abilities almost at this point, and it's time to move on to something else. VHS to DVD, DVD to Blu-ray, Blu-ray to digital. Same principle is going to apply here, I think. 10 years of smartphones, I think everybody's ready for something else. I think the smartphone market is starting to really dwindle, and DJI is preparing for that with built-in screens on their transmitters now. I can't imagine cell phone disappearing. Maybe a different version, but we need our phablets. Yes, I agree. I think there'll always be smartphones or phablets, but I think the tech market is going to introduce something else soon or shortly. In the next year or two, I would assume that they're going to be dropping something that everybody's going to want. So I don't think smartphones are going anywhere. I think they are down because there are more companies to choose from. I don't think that's the case, man. I'm talking about Samsung and Apple. Even Apple sales are way down. way down. So, I mean, normally people buy Apple because it's Apple, but like I said, you can only make a phone so good before people start to walk away. I think the next couple of years we will have foldable phone tablets. Now that would be cool. I'd be totally down for that. I can see phones dropping with preloaded drone software. It's an interesting concept. 14 people in here now and only 4 likes. I seem to be lacking 10 of those wonderful like buttons. Implements on our brand. Yes, implants. I do perceive that as being something in the near future. I think under the skin implant might actually be a pretty cool thing. I know a lot of people are going to be totally against it because of tracking and they can do this and they can do that, but I think that's probably a pretty good assessment of the future. Things like that will probably be happening. So for those of you guys who don't know, ASIMO was just released to the general public in a sense. It's for those of you who don't know who ASIMO is, it's Honda's android or humanoid robot that they've been working on since the 80s, and they've finally perfected him, and they are releasing him to the general public for mobility reasons. So basically, if your insurance plan covers enough to have ASIMO in your house based on your insurance plan, ASIMO will be able to assist you with your daily activities and live with you at your house. Now, ASIMO is very, very, very advanced robot, and it costs a ridiculous amount of money to make him, and time and effort, coding, all that fun jazz. If none of you guys have looked into ASIMO, you should definitely probably do that. But they finally are releasing the first real humanoid robot to the public based on mobility reasons, or mobility platform. Older people that don't have the ability to have a maid or someone do things for them, then they'll be able to pay for ASIMO to be at their house with their insurance plan that they currently have, which is super, super cool. So that means that these are the first stages of real robots entering real world that we live in and do things. So if that tells you how far we've actually progressed so far technologically, I don't think implants are that far off in the future. I really don't. There are 2 companies working right now very diligently on copying the brain patterns and putting them into other machines, I guess, reading algorithms. And so, I mean, are we really that far off from getting away from smartphones and coming into something else? That's up for you guys to decide. Skynet is near. Hi, I love your videos. Well, thank you, Peter. It's good to have you in here, brother. Everyday legend. Apple has invested in LG foldable technology. See, now that's cool. Look at TVs. Like 100-inch TVs are like this, the thickness of like a stack of like 30 papers now. Like this, you can have ultra HD 4K 5K TVs that are almost paper thin. So I don't know, guys. I think we're there. I think smartphones are kind of a thing of the past. I think we're getting ready to evolve to something else. So crazy Canuck, what's going on, dude? We're talking some pretty crazy technological stuff today. We're trying to decide if cell phones are going to be the future of UAVs still in the next, let's say, 4 years. Do you think we'll still be using smartphones with UAVs, or do you think we'll end up switching out and going into something else? What are your thoughts? We have technology. We can rebuild him. JDS, what are you posting? I can't click on the link, man. I'm in the middle of a live stream. I want to see what you're posting, but I can't, bro. It all came from a crashed UFO. That is a theory, actually, John. That's a very good point. I think that's what everybody was saying. Area 51 really was. It is amazing if you really stop and think about technologically how fast we advanced. It's really crazy to think how quickly it happened and the amount that we've learned. Almost like dissecting something else, figuring out how it works, and then reverse engineering it for the public is a major theory, actually, in our technological advancements happening so fast. So You might be right on that, John. I don't know. I don't really know what's at Area 51. I do have fun watching the YouTube videos of people trying to fly their airplanes and drones into Area 51 because that is hilarious when they get shot down or an F-18 just comes out of nowhere and tells them to clear the area. There's definitely some interesting stuff that happens there. Coast to coast, we were talking about this the other day, I think. Personal assistant drones, the size of smartphones. Yes. Dan, let's talk about technological. Whoa. But yeah, buddy. See, now that JDS does it right. I do this to everybody else's stream. JDS comes in and does it to me. Good man. JDS sees how this works, except nobody has yet to come in here and say wiener. I'm still waiting on the wiener or a good Taco Bell joke. Those are always good too. I think smartphones will be around because everybody has them. They won't just get rid of them. But I do think, I'm talking more like phase them out. How long do you think it's going to take to phase them out and move on to something else? I'm estimating 2 to 3 years. They're going to phase out smartphones and bring in something completely different from what you're used to. I think UAV platforms are starting to adjust to that. DJI being the first, Unique already had the idea from the get-go. So there we go. Now we got a couple people dropping the wiener. You guys are part of the Pen 15 Club, you weirdos. Oh, man. What's up, Dan? Drone fam, E-Drone, what's good? We are already walking cyborgs with our phones. The next step is an implant that you can visualize anything you can currently look up on your phone. Yeah, man. Kind of like Google Glass is built into your real eyes. I'm totally with that. There we go. Nah, you didn't say it right, dude. It's fac and then yaw, not yaw. That's too close. That's too close to call, dude. You got to have yaw. YAW. Feed the hamster, Dan. I can't. He's sleeping right now, bro. I don't like to wake him up. 15 watching. Likely. Likey. Yeah, no, I'm surprised there's actually 14. Oh, no, 14 people in here. But there we go. So, Bill, what do you think, man? Think we're going to have smartphones in the next 3 years? Or do you think they're going to phase them out completely? Feed M. He's starving. He's not starving, dude. Oh, I don't care about the dislikes, Peter. I never have, dude. I don't give two craps about dislike. Here's what I tell everybody. For the people that think that they're trolling me, I get a laugh from you guys just because I don't care. I actually turn my likes and dislikes off after every video just because I don't feel like giving YouTube the power. It has nothing to do with giving the people the power. It has to do with YouTube. I don't think what YouTube does with the like and dislike button is fair to anybody, so I just turn them off. I don't even care about the numbers on the dislike end of things. I really don't. I don't think any of you guys should either. Why give anybody else the power over your channel? Just turn your likes and dislikes off. It doesn't matter then. Who are they disliking it to? Themselves? Like, I dropped a dislike just to know that I dropped a dislike. Nobody's going to see it, so it doesn't matter. Who cares? You guys see it during the stream, and then afterwards we turn it off, and it doesn't even matter. Wiener. So that's just the reality of it, man. Don't give YouTube the power. Who cares? Could care less. The problem with an implant, an AI, is all that could go wrong when does really cease to exist. There we go. He said wiener. Wiener. A small drone the size of Echo Dot. Cams all around. 4 mics. Huh. I'll have to look into that E-drone. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Heads up display. Yeah, no, I totally, I still want to try some like Google Glasses, man. I think that would be a lot of fun to get some Google Glass just to try them out, just to see what I think. If they could really make that idea better, I would get rid of my smartphone. Like if it had the full potential just by looking around and scanning things with my eyes to actually click and do things, then I would totally get rid of my smartphone. That's probably a little ways off, but it would still be super cool. Goodbye, smartphone. Wouldn't even think twice. No, you said what? So I entered something wish listed. Oh. I want a tiny 4K GPS drone. That would be epic. Yeah, man. Uh, I don't know how many people actually use 4K though. I think most people just watch vids on YouTube. Oh, and 3D holographic projection. That is also very cool. If you guys have never seen the concerts where they do the 3D holographic projection stuff, it's pretty cool where they bring like rappers, singers, artists back to life on stage using the 3D graphic stuff. It's pretty neat. We've already got that too, in a sense. It is pretty cool. 1080 would be fine. There you go. I saw someone put GPS on a tiny whoop. Well, that seems pointless, considering your battery life is already 2 minutes and 50 seconds. What are you going to... I don't understand what you're going to do in 2 minutes. Cool concept, though, I guess. 4K is so overrated. No, it really is. It's not worth it. It really isn't. Unless you're doing some very professional job for somebody, 4K just seems pointless to me. 1080 like fits most people's needs. Nothing to do with the topic, but does the Hubsan X4 H501S controller mod easy? Well, Peter, I'm glad that you've joined my channel. I am not really doing things with Hubsan anymore, except for the 109S. Personal choice, my friend. If you want my honest opinion, yes, it mods easy. I can answer that easily. Yes, it's modifiable easy. I don't really answer too many 501S questions anymore, man. My history with that company is so they refer to me as the bad guy. Can you believe that? I'm the bad guy. I don't understand that. Dan, you sound a little negative, more than usual. Have you been laid, bro? I do. I'm not negative. No, Peter, you're good, man. I just I'm that yeah. Yeah, it is a dirty word around here. Oh no, don't say that, bro. No. That's a dirty word. That's a foul clean your mouth up with soap word right there. Don't even bother, dude. You know what? Bad, Bill. Bad. And go get the soap right now. No, you're taking a bite of the soap, Bill. And you got to chew it at least 3 times. Inexcusable, sir. Yeah. Yeah, that company is like the company he who must not be named, except its company must not be named. Oh, well, dude, then it's going to be even worse. Now you got to gargle with it. So get with it, bro. HoloLens. You can bring up 3D screen right in front. Whoa, that was loud. Who was that? Somebody just texted me. It wasn't a text. It was a Facebook message. Oh, okay. We're good there. So no new FAA laws. Well, Edward, I think there are new laws, just they can't figure out how to push them, which I think we all knew that was going to be the case. They wanted to say all these things that they were going to do to us, but then don't have the manpower to actually enforce any of it. I think we all knew that was coming. So, Tony, what's going on, dude? Hello, Dan. I'm here live. Been a while. Been missing the live. Nah, it's all good, my brother. It's all good. I liked my He Who Must Not Be Named, but the. Oops. Oh, it's moving too fast. But the Solo is much better drone. It is. Don't even spend your money on the 501S, honestly. For those of you ever considering purchasing Hubsan, they're so far behind in their tech. It's not even worth it. For the stuff, for the price they're asking for a lot of their stuff now, you can buy better drones. Way better, more advanced technology drones that aren't going to be such a hassle and aren't beta birds. You know, I hate to say it, but I honestly wish I never got involved with that company. Ever. Ever. It is what it is. I kind of like clip on Google Glass. Have you seen Microsoft HoloLens goggles. I have not, but I will definitely look into that now. That sounds pretty cool. That'd be cool. Let's see. Manufacturer that shall not be named. There you go. Bill's got it. The manufacturer that shall not be named. The name is like old girlfriend. Her name must not be mentioned. Yes. See, now you got it. Wow, look now. Oh, do I got more hate? That's awesome. Let's see how many I got now. How many more people can I piss off tonight? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Got some haters in the building. Do we got some haters in the building? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Dude, it'll blow your mind if you have not seen them. All right, let's see here. Start, skip survey. Nobody cares. Hey, we still got 14 people here. Oh, only 2. Man, you made it sound like I was having a wave of people. You gotta stop getting my hopes up, man. I will check into it. Look out, dude. I'm coming over to feed your hamster. It's a guinea pig, bro. You really want me to feed him? Okay. Oh, boy. Do you want one? You want one? You gotta come get it. There you go. Well, you gotta take it with you, silly. Here. There you go. Ham Solo's such a goofball. Do you want another? We'll give him a sec to eat that. That's a huge hamster. No, it's definitely a guinea pig, bro. You want another? Did you want this one too? Come on. There you go. Okay. I'm back. Okay, eat. I love when they purr. Yeah, man. They make little goofy sounds. He has yet to make a funny sound. He squeaks at me when he's hungry. He doesn't whistle either, man. He's a very laid back guinea pig, I think. He doesn't coo, doesn't purr. He whistles on the occasion just to get my attention when I walk past the door to let me know he wants something. But other than that, he's got kind of freedom to roam. Like normally when I'm in here working on a project, I'll open his cage door and he can just climb out and walk around the table if he wants to and all that fun jazz. So we just kind of let him do what he wants. I think he feels like he's part of the family. There's no need for all the sounds. He definitely doesn't like to be held. He hates getting picked up. Once you've got him, then he just gives in. But for the most part, he hates being held. So there's no purring in his life. He does not. He doesn't do purring. I'm not giving you another one, dude. You've had plenty. No, you can chew on the cage all you want. I'm not giving you another one. You're only supposed to have 2 a day. See what you started, man? Now he's not going to sleep. Now he's going to sit there and make as much noise as he can all night. Need a remote control car for him. Yeah, dude, that'd be sick, right? So, a lot of you guys are saying that you think smartphones aren't going anywhere. How about the next 3 years? Do you think smartphones are going to dissipate and start disappearing in the next 3 years? You think we'll get some new technology? Press event next month on the verge. Oh, that sounds cool. Check that out. I thought it was a super restrictive now, Kenny, or after the first. Would you like to keep me in a cage and feed me also? Mike, I'm mad at you, dude. I've sent you so many Facebook messages and so many shout outs on Discord, and you've not gotten back to me, sir. You're cut off. You're cut off, sir, for life. No more for you. No upgrades, like you said. See, I told you he's not gonna stop making noise now. Hey, hey, I don't need to hear that. No. Oh my god. Dan, guinea pig is exactly like his owner. Cool, calm, collected until he freaking bites his owner and comes out of the. Yeah, dude. It's the same, Bill. Only when they perfect smart glasses. Now, see, I think that is the upgrade. I think smart glasses are going to be the upgrade. You won't have to do VR, but you can have them in your glasses. I'm totally for that. What about foreign pilots? I got what I thought was a butt dial from you earlier on Facebook. That's it. Nope, that was me calling you to get your attention. Next time, talk to my butt, sir. Talk to my butt. Sleeping Bear, hey brother. Just saw on the show support. I think phones will be easy FPV for most. Works okay. To distance though sucks. I don't think that's the case, man. Because you can use your phones on all of it, man. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I've always been a fan of Wi-Fi quads. I really have. I enjoy Wi-Fi quads over OcuSync. OcuSync is cool and all, but I don't know, man. I have a thing for Wi-Fi quads. I like them too much. They're so easy to get good signal out of and modify and do a bunch of fun stuff too. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm weird. It's crazy that you have register your drones, but not your long guns. Yeah, a butt dialing phone for real. You dial by passing gas. You can toot dial. HoloLens 2 could represent Microsoft's next significant step in mobile. That would be really cool. Aaron and Andrew Productions, what's going on, guys? Great picture, though. I'm with it. I am with it. What is going on, you guys? I can't believe I still have 16 people in here. What do you guys want to talk about, man? I've pretty much covered my topic so far of what I really wanted to reach out and have a communique about. I think DJI is stepping in the right direction by doing the whole unique thing, by doing the unique style transmitter. I think that's a really good idea. I think that's a major step in the right direction. A lot of let's say older gentlemen, let's just say older hobbyists, uh, really experienced hobbyists, uh, weathered, let's say that, weathered hobbyists, don't like to use smartphones. I get a lot of those messages on Facebook all the time and YouTube saying, do I have to use a smartphone with it? Yes. Well, I don't want it then. I want a built-in screen. So I think for a lot of people, it's actually a step in the right direction. I love DJI. Guess I'm kind of a fanboy. I hear you. I like the Phantom 3 Standard, the Phantom 3 SE, and the DJI Spark. The rest of them I could really do without. Dan, what's the controller for? That is the Typhoon H hexacopter transmitter. This thing is a behemoth of a transmitter. Comes with a fully functional tablet built into it. All the good stuff. It's got a fan. Here, let's turn it on. It's powered up here. There we go. Turn it on. Unique. Yeah, no, this thing is a beast of a transmitter. Totally. Pew, 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 pew. Daddy likey. Yeah, too bad I don't have the bird to go with it. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Oh, wow. Jeez. But yeah, if you forget how to do it, let's see here. Pad. See if I can get this to pop up here. Okay. So, there you go. As you can see, it's a fully functioning tablet, Google tablet as well. So you can do everything from searching on the internet, going to the browser. It's got gallery, Google Maps. It's got everything, Play Store. So it is a fully functioning tablet. I think this is honestly the way drones should go for the future. I would so prefer this than having to pull out my cell phone every single time I have to fly a drone. Even though this is kind of a large transmitter, it feels very solid, very well made. ST16 Plus. Yes, the ST10 Plus transmitter for the Q500 is good, but it's not as good as the XT16 Plus. PS, you can also use this with the Q500. So if you were to purchase this, you can also use this for your Typhoon Q and your Q500 or whatever the other one was. Typhoon. I know there's the Typhoon H, but I'm saying the Typhoon G. I think that's what it was, the Typhoon G and the Q500. It is huge and it is fully functional. So way, way, way better quality, I think, than the ST10 and the ST10 Plus. So there you go. Yeah, he says yes, you can. It's huge. It's expensive, unfortunately. We bought one because my other one's broken. I have the parts somewhere around here for the first one that I tore down. I'm coming down to see you this summer, dude. We can race our boats, bro. You can introduce me to some ladies. All right, sounds good. Right after I win your giveaway. I think I put in for it. Better be an interesting drone too, bro. The game is called I Win, so that's happening. Uh-oh, HCD, what happened? You might have covered this before. But you can fly the Spark with a P3 transmitter? I honestly don't know, man. I don't have the P3 transmitter to try it with. I would think the answer to that is probably no. They're both running different firmwares. That wouldn't make sense. It's not like Hubson, the company that must not be named. They can intertwine all their transmitters. I don't know if the Phantom 3 standard transmitter would work with the Spark. I would think probably not. I could be wrong. Might be a fun video to test out if anybody has it. Another trim button. Let's see. Captain Cook in the house. Wow. What is up, Capitan? El Capitan? Haven't heard that. Yeah, I don't know if that's possible. Don't know if that's possible. So, somebody bring up the next discussion, man. Don't let me sit here bored. I like people to ask questions and bring up new topics. Even though my thinker is a little tired right now. Pretty sure I can pull it off. JDS is probably the only one in here that witnessed me hammered one night doing a live stream. I think I left the bar and came home and started a live stream, and I was completely plum tuckered 7 shades to the wind. That was not the night I swallowed a thumbtack on camera. That was stupid too. That was another night of drunken craziness. Glad I can't drink anymore. Ugh, path of destruction. But yeah, I'm fairly certain JDS was there for my drunken stupor night. I was plowed under. I don't even know what primed me to get on stream that night. Oh, John said he's seen it too. I am entertaining. Got to give me that. Oh, Captain Cook was there too. Oh boy. Wow, there were probably a lot of people in there then that saw that stream. It was a bad one. Drone Man Productions. Wow, I didn't even notice you were in here. Drone Man Productions. Getting nice out so big. Going to talk with Chris to go down and rip my frog he built for me. That drone is going to rip the sky, bro. Heck yeah, man. It's good to see you in here, Drone Man. Our last encounter was interesting. Yo, Captain, I gotta do a live stream with you guys here soon, man. I am once again kind of taking a break. My life has gotten hectic again here. And the boat, we need to cover the boat. it's not going to work for my needs. So we're going to sell that boat. I'm keeping all the other stuff I got here, the motors and the batteries and anchors and all that, and the trailer. I'm just going to sell the boat and buy a different boat. So we'll work on that. Parrot Bebop 2 or power version. Well, Matthew, there's really not too much of a difference, man. I'm going to be honest with you, dude. If you just get the bigger battery for any one of the Bebop 2s, it's basically the power version. I mean, what are you really getting out of the power version? An extra 5 minutes of flight? Worth it? You tell me. Or you could just buy a bigger battery for any Bebop 2 aftermarket and get the same results. Yeah, Captain. He's been here for a while. I must have missed his comment earlier. Matthew, if you want the higher capacity batteries, get the power. Yeah, but Mike, you can just buy the higher capacity batteries now. Like for any of the Bebop 2s, there's companies now producing the same capacity batteries as aftermarket for a fraction of the price. Like some of those batteries, I think people are getting like 28 and 32 minutes out of. Seems totally worth it to me. I'm getting approximately 24 minutes out of my stock batteries on my Bebop 2, so almost 25 minutes of flight time. Just pretty fantastic. And I live in a small town. Wish I had a crew to fly with. 1 year getting camping van traveling. See you drunk then. That's what happens when I get exhausted. Nice fly time. Exactly. I'm pointing out that it's the only difference. Oh, yeah. That's what I said. Really, it's the only difference, man. Good call, Mike. Glad you're on my team. Captain, how's everything? Do you have some of the white drink I can get? What are you making? Mudslides over there, Captain? What are you drinking? Kahlua and other things? Coconut and Kahlua? I get the same with mine unless it's cold. Yeah. I mean, temperature has a lot to do with how your battery is going to function, honestly. However, there are people that have, and this is really ingenious. Those like poppable, you get them for skiing and you put them in your gloves, you pop them, and then they produce heat for like 45 minutes. There's guys that break 2 of those and they put them on their battery and then they strap them on with 2 Velcro straps to their drones. And actually, that hand warmer keeps the battery warm. That's interesting. They put them on the side so that the heat rises and it just basically keeps the battery hot. It's very interesting how they're doing it. It's a great idea, though. I want to clarify for everyone. Dan and I had a blast going at each other a few weeks ago. But when 2 bulls butt heads, we make one great brain. Yes. My right eye is twitching. We shall have no more of that. Yes, hand warmers. That's a great idea for those of you guys flying your drones outside in the wintertime. In the wintertime. Yeah, get yourself those little hand warmers, the poppable hand warmers, not the ones you have to rub to make friction and all that. The ones that you pop and then they get hot and then you strap them to it. Do you have the Parrot Disco? I do not, Matthew. I'm not a huge fan of fixed wing, honestly. It's a neat concept. I prefer drones to fixed wing and airplanes and all that kind of stuff. So let's see. My Mavic has way too much dust. Needs to be flown. FPV has taken over my life. There you go. Come on, helicopter. Pull it out, bro. Pull it out. Put it on the table. Pull it out. Strap the one side. Inspire 1B2. Hey, the Mikey Mike channel. Did you ever get my Facebook message and Messenger? I will check it out, Mike. I get busy, bro. I really do. I get extremely busy. Wings are the bomb. That's what everybody keeps saying. They do look cool, Neil. Hot wings. Hey, Captain Cook. Mikey Mike, let me check. Still waiting on somebody to kind of introduce a new topic here. Do 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 do. Oh, here's Mikey. Jeff Donald shared a new event to the group Florida Center of Creative Photography. Is that what you sent me, bro? Lives in Oldsmar. I think that's what you sent me. I'll wait for you to respond. Drones. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that's what you sent me, bro. Interesting. I'll have to look into that. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, Cardosa, you heading out, man? I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Gonna go, guys. Good night. Good night, Cardosa. Thanks for popping in, bro. Hold on. I'll recheck. Okay. Hot wings are my new favorite food. Discovered that a few weeks ago. Now I'm hooked. Yeah, dude. Hot wings are good. Definitely. Just send me another message. Yep. Okay. Let me see what you're talking about here. Amen, brother Captain. Facebook. I'm holding out like privacy, not even on Facebook. Good night, Curtis. Great opportunity to learn about flying drones and drone photography. This class is limited to just 30 people and will sell out quick. What? Yeah, I probably won't go to this, man. Cool idea, I guess. I don't know, man. I am. Yeah, that's a neat idea. That's the same thing I said. Yeah, no, I would rather teach my own class than take somebody else's advice. I'd be interested to see some of his footage to see if he's even good at lining shots up correctly. Registration, yeah, that. Hey, let's talk about that for a second. Registering your drones. So now I'm really frustrated that now you have to buy one registration per drone. What do you guys think of that? Do you think that's acceptable? Do you think that's even legit? Why can't you just have one registration number for all your drones? If you're not using them for commercial use, it seems kind of stupid. This topic is too controversial. Oh, Mel. It's good to have you in here, bro. Sleeping bears of BS. I think it's about money, and I do too. Mel doesn't even fly drones, and I think it's just totally about money. Not only are they trying to regulate the heck out of us, but they're still trying to steal from our pockets. I think it's a little crazy. That means I have to register 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the list goes on. Yeah, no, I 7. There's one on the floor. My Spark 8. $5 a piece. 8 drones. Oh man, our government is so money hungry. They're probably going to use the money to build a wall. Pretty sure that's what's going to happen. For every $5 I spend on drone registration, I'm going to donate $5 to the Build a Ladder Foundation. See if anybody gets that joke. As soon as local cops can give tickets, I'll register. There you go. gosh. Read my idea about getting past the FAA. Okay. All of my drones basically weigh more than 250 grams, except for my micros. Yep, this is it. What did I miss? Captain says he got it. All right. Mikey Mike. Mikey Mike. Same thing I said. All right. I don't know where your comment went, bro. Can't see it. Mamel, don't talk about the wall. It's too controversial. But yeah, the build a ladder. It's funny. Oh my gosh. Read my lips. No new registrations. Dude, I wish that was the case. Captain Cook, I love the speedboat, but I would like a nice, elegant yacht to RC with. What do you have in mind? I have a lot of speed. Thought I'd get old man boat to RC. Oh. Big Tiny, finally got your notification. How you doing, Drone Worship? Just stopping by to show love and support. It's Big Tiny. It's not Big Tiny, sir. It's El Jefe. Don't forget, El Jefe. Yo, Johnny G, what's going on, dude? I'll keep some donuts with me when I'm out flying. It's cheaper. Yeah, there you go. Did you ever get that shirt made, bro? El Jefe. It's good to see you. I get louder. Oh, I got here. I get ladder foundation. There you go. What's up? Yes, I should change my name. I know. Yes, Jason, that's a good idea. Or El Jefe. El Jefe. Yeah, my name is Jeff. Hey, Captain, how's the Black Wings going? Mike B, drones weigh less than 250 grams. Oh, you got it made, helicopter. Not me, bro. Phantom Wolf, hi, drone. It's me, Overkill. Overkill, what's going on, bro? What is happening? Put wings on a plane. Tell them it's a drone. It's just a damn. It's just a plane, damn it. Yeah, actually, even hobbyists, bro, are being hit with that. Helicopter and plane are also being hit with a lot of the restrictions. They're blaming us. We're blaming them. Everybody should just blame the government. Blame Canada. Blame Canada. Blame Canada. I'm with it. Anybody else want to just blame Canada with me? That just solves everybody's problem. Canada's like the really crappy party, loft party that just hangs out above the really great party down below. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love Canadians though. They're funny. Oh, and you gotta admit, like speaking French is it just sounds suave. Something about it. Such a sexy language. Wink, wink, Dan. LOL. All my drones. Oh yeah, absolutely. Love your channel, brother. Great place to meet fellow flying brothers. Good night, JD. Oh, is JD out of here? Mike, I don't understand what you're saying, man. Mikey Mike. Hello. Hi, Mike. Mike, we can hang out again soon, man. You can tell me all about it at Drone Man Productions. For that, you can get a nice one. I don't own a drone, but I got hit with a registration fee because I'm. Oh, Bill. Bill dropping the jokes, man. The man's got jokes. He said, I got hit with a registration because I'm so fly. Mm. Boom. I like it. I like it. But luckily, I fly a lot of micro. 99%. He said facts. 90% of mine are less than 250. LOL. I'm happy for. Oh, Maverick 3. I'm pretty fly for a white guy. Oh, no, that's salt and pepper. And all the girls say I'm pretty fly for a white guy. There you go. Mel, LOL beast mode. Oh my gosh. Yeah, man, I don't know when the next time I'm going to be able to fly as, guys. I'm very busy right now. It kind of sucks. Uh, this seems to happen quite often. Also, I've definitely got content block right now, man. I'm so exhausted. It's hard to think of videos to make or have the time to do it. I keep waking up and having to work on my car. For instance, this is the next part going into my car. Does anybody know what this is? Let's see who can guess. Where's my mechanic friends at? Anybody? Anybody know what this is and where it goes? Huh? 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 Anybody? Yuguni. Gune gogo. Trans valve body. You, sir, are good. Do you know what the things attached to it are? Well, it's not the whole trans, Mike. You got to be a little more like particular than just the trans. It's a tire. Yeah. If I register, hit family in the car, they wreck and die. Lawyer sue drone company because was a flyaway. Huh. There we go. Mike nailed it right on the head. Solenoids. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rebuild the entire solenoid setup on the bottom of the car. Number 4 gear. Actually, I think it's 4 and 5 seem to have some pressure stalling issues, so we're gonna go ahead and just replace them. I just decided the heck with it. I'm just gonna replace the entire system. I'm just gonna rebuild the bottom end of the trans. So that's what we're doing. That is for a clean trans. I've actually got the new filter. It's been 10,000 miles since I changed it last and got all the particles and debris out of there. I've done 2 fluid changes. So now we're going to do new gasket, new trans filter. Not going to do a flush, but we are going to go ahead and replace 3 more quarts. Again, we're going to drop 3, put in 3. It'll be my 3rd time doing it. And that's it. I'm never going to deal with the transmission again. And then we'll put in the whole new shift solenoid pack and rebuild the bottom end of the transmission. And this is why I have no time to fly. Constantly working on my car. It's all the main little parts. Definitely not getting into the clutches or any of that stuff. Don't flush. No, absolutely not. Don't ever flush your engine unless you've been keeping up with it pretty steadily since you bought the car. If you buy a used car off somebody else and it's got more than 130,000 miles on it, do not flush the engine. If your fluid looks black or very dark brown instead of maroon or purple or reddish, don't even touch it. If it's got more than 130,000, do not flush it. You can drain 3 quarts and add 3 quarts. Replace your filter. Maybe if you want to do your solenoids like me, that's about the extent of what you want to do. You don't want to be that guy that changes everything like, yeah, this is going to be great. Then you put it in drive and your car doesn't go anywhere. I'm sorry. Somebody made a boo boo. Wasn't me. Yep. Trans flush will kill your car, especially if nobody's kept up with the transmission. It's one thing to change fluid, it's a whole nother thing to completely flush the system and redo it all. That's just the worst way to go. You will ruin like almost I think I want to say like 75% of the time if it's got more than 130,000 miles, you just ruin the transmission by flushing it. Why did the sperm cross the road? Because I put the wrong socks on in the morning. Oh, this guy. Listen to this guy. No, Tony, that was not what it was about. That's still an ongoing problem. Honestly, I think my timing probably jumped a few teeth. I don't even have a chain. It's belt driven, but I think the timing is off. Um, I'm just going to take it to Ford and let Ford go ahead and redo the timing system. It's such a tight engine. I have such big hands and arms. It's hard to get into that little tight engine bay. I certainly don't feel like pulling the motor out. I only have 2 days off a week, and I would hate to be down a car the entire time. So I'll just drop it off on a Monday and let them fix it and pick it up Monday night. So remember way back before parts, getting in a few hours back in the 90s, waiting for them to come from China. It took months to get way before FedEx when you ordered a part. It took half a year. It still takes half a year. I order parts from China all the time. That's why I have to replace all my engine mounts. It's only been 6 months and they're all ripped and torn up. That's because I chose aftermarket, which was stupid. So this time I'm just going to buy OEM and put them in again. I hate to have to redo jobs. Fortunately, I chose Chinese parts and now I'm paying the price because now I got to go back through and replace 2 of the engine mounts again already. So Ford, that's the problem. You know, you say that, but it drives 60 miles a day. It's a 2001. It has 170,000 miles on it, and it has yet to fail me. It gets me back and forth to work every day, and the air conditioning works. Yeah, it's a project. I continue throwing parts at it and just having fun while doing it, but it's my project, and it's reliable. I hate to say that. Even with all its little issues it has, it gets me back and forth to work. So, friends don't let friends drone drunk. Exactly, Mel. Exactly. It's too late by then. LOL. Ruined my 240,000 miles black fluid. Changed to new fluid, complete flush, and a day later, boom, couldn't get it into gear. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. That's what happens to a lot of people. Yeah, so the reason why that happens is essentially what happens is nobody changes the fluid, and nobody cares for the transmission after 10, 15 years of someone driving it and never changing the fluid. All that clutch material starts to break apart, and then it actually gets into that fluid, which is what obviously turns it black. The magnet at the bottom of the pan normally picks a large majority of that stuff up, and then you can clean it off. Obviously, you want to clean it if you're going to start replacing fluid. But when a transmission gets that old, it actually dries out. If it's an automatic, it'll dry out a lot of the belts. So if you are going to put new fluid in, I would suggest immediately do 2 quarts of regular fluid and a 1 quart of trans stop slip from Lucas to rejuvenate the belts before you start introducing even more new fluid to it. The majority of the time, you can definitely save a transmission with stop slip. So always do 1 quart of trans stop slip and 2 quarts of fresh trans fluid, and then go about 10,000 miles. If it's still shifting good, go ahead and drop those 3 quarts, add another quart of trans stop slip and another 2 quarts of regular, and replace your filter again, put a new gasket on it, and make sure your shift solenoids are working properly, and then slap it all back together, and don't ever touch it again. Just leave it alone. But all that clutch material, when it breaks down inside the transmission, it's loose inside there. And what actually happens is after a while, the clutch material that's just floating around, all that debris actually helps the clutch. And when you remove all that like broken clutch debris out of there and you drain it and you put in like a whole bunch of new fluid or you flush it, I mean, there's none of that extra material in there that was helping it shift. So now you're just like worn out clutches with brand new fluid. What do you think is going to happen? It's not even going to go into gear. I mean, that's the majority, like 85% of the time, 75% of the time, that's what happens to people. So, I mean, when it gets that bad, dude, sometimes it's better not even to mess with it at all. Just drive it until it craps out. You're taking a risk anytime you do anything with your transmission after the fluid turns black. So, hey, I always like to take a chance. What's the worst that happens? I have to buy a $250 transmission and put it in myself. Oh, I'm with it. I only clean the magnet, replace the gasket, filter, and new fluid. That's basically what I do, Tony. But a lot of times um, the torque converter will stay, uh, you know, with all that nasty debris in there, which is fine because it's still going to help the torque converter. But your shift solenoids can actually get clogged up by all of that debris, and then it won't shift properly. So it's normally good to either buy all new shift solenoids and after you start replacing the fluid, or send those in, have them cleaned, and then put them back on. Have them like remanufactured, cleaned, and sent back to you, because a lot of times, man, you'll start losing a lot of shift pressure because of the solenoids. So if it isn't broke, don't fix it. There you go. Wow, you're lucky you're done for. Oh, man. I don't know what it said. He deleted it before I had a chance to continue. Ticket for flying drunk. Broke up with my girlfriend. Sound my big ticket. No speed limits yet, though. Oh, boy. But it takes a long time to get parts. Yeah, okay. Fix it again, Tony. Ford. Fanking old rusted Dodge. That's funny. Yeah, I've never had much luck with Fords. I had a F-150 4x4 from like 2002. That thing was more problems than it was worth. When the suspension starts going on the front of their trucks, boy, you're in for thousands of dollars worth of work when the suspension starts going to crap on Fords. Get out from underneath it while you can. Sell it to a company that is going to use it as a work truck or a farm truck. At that point, you start getting into like serious front end work, man. It's time to just sell the truck. Don't do it to yourself, man. Don't do it. No night flying too. It depends, man. You say no night flying. Let me show you something. Check this out. I can see this thing 6 miles away. Killer. Absolutely killer. Oh. It all depends on how big your lights are, whether you can fly at night. How big are your lights? Want to talk about drone laws? Well, let's talk about illegals coming in. Oh, nope. Drone man. No. We don't do the political talk on here. He said bright light, awesome. Dude, I'm not kidding. You can see that thing like 6 miles away. Those are high bright LEDs. You can't misplace that drone if you wanted to at night. The rear ones are just as bright. Crazy. That plugs directly into the extension port on the Solo. That's why I love open source, man. You can just design things and just add it to it. Oh, the extension bay, plug it in. You got whatever you want. Obstacle avoidance, got obstacle avoidance. 3 different types of obstacle avoidance if you want to. Oh my god, actually, I think there's 4 now. Doppler, sonar. What was the other one? There's a cool one that had a moving head on a servo so that it could scan the whole area. It's got placement for thermal cameras now, like everything. The 3DR is one of a kind. It's absolutely one of a kind. I just, it's such a fantastic bird. I wish I could still tell people to buy it. I don't advise it today because it's DIY. But man, God, if the Solo had stayed around and the company hadn't decided to get rid of it, dude, it would have been top dog. Oh well. Let's see here. Dan, look into trans mount mods. I will look into that, my friend. Strap the guinea pig to it. Yeehaw! I thought about it. Solo, actually, if you notice on Solo's cage, there's a 3DR Solo sticker right there. Obviously, because we call him Solo. But yeah, I'm trying to introduce him slowly to the idea of going for a flight. He's not about it, trust me. I was going to build him his own little like carriage to hang below it and take him for a flight. But yeah, no, he's like, no, that's not happening, bro. Definitely not. I could just hear the animal rights activists coming after my channel. Hilarious, Dano. He'd be like Snoopy. There we go. There we go. Oh man, it was actually kind of a long night. You guys think we can make this work again? I kind of want to fill it with gunpowder and see what happens. I can put a new fuse and wick in it. I've always wanted to see what happens when one of these actually go off. I mean, they're made of this like, I don't know, I think it's lead. It's like shrapnel. When these things explode, man, it sends all this stuff everywhere. Complete shrapnel. This one's deactivated, but it is from World War II. World War II. It's a legit. It's got its CRD numbers on the top. So this was a dummy grenade that they emptied and painted blue. So, but I don't think it would take much work to make it work again. I thought this would be super fun to actually set one of these off and see what it looked like. We have to find out what the gunpowder ratio is and get a fuse for it. It is a pineapple. Tell them about your bad day joke, Dan. What are you talking about? That poor guinea pig. Oh, man. I like your Q500 outdoor video. Pretty awesome. I also bought mine. It's cool. From Pakistan. Hey, Nasir, what's going on, bro? So I actually don't have the Q500 anymore. I chose the Solo over the Q500 when I bought them both at the same time. And the only reason I chose the Solo, obviously, is because it's like 10,000 times more advanced than the Q500 was. And it still is. So I decided to keep the Solo. It was such an amazing flyer. And comparing the two that day, I realized that the Q500 was an underpowered, oversized drone that couldn't handle much wind and barely got any kind of range without having to do like uh, an Attila light patch antenna setup on it or boosters or anything like that. It's a good drone for what it is. I think they're still way too pricey for what it offers, though. You don't get waypoints. You don't get a majority of the cool features. Now the wand, the wizard wand, is pretty neat that it has with it. But like I said, it didn't offer me anything I was really looking for. So it had such a short flight time versus the Solo. The Solo still gets 14 or 15 minutes of flight time, but it's so much more aggressive flyer. And it allows me to go out like 2 miles away, 2 miles back for a 4 mile round trip and still land on like, 35-40% battery. So have you made peace with God, Dan? Pull the pin. Oh yeah, the joke. Yeah, man. Talking about my road rage. I was like, this is the perfect thing. I mean, you get in a lot of trouble, but this would be like the perfect thing to like have road rage with. Could you imagine somebody like just getting totally ticked off with you, jump out of their car and start screaming? You just get out with one of these and be like, bro, do you know what kind of fucking day I've had, bro. Listen, they screwed up my order at Burger King, man. They gave me pickles, and I said no pickles. I'm ready, man. I made peace with God a long time ago. This day could not go any shittier. I am ready to just. You want to do this, bro? I'm taking everybody with me right now. Let's go. Yeah, just perfect for road rage. Stops road rage instantly. People jump in their car and take off like crazy people. You get a lot of trouble, but it would be funny. I think it would be hilarious. Trouble versus hilarious. Got to choose one or the other. There you go, JDS. Just for you. Daniel, I smashed the like. Went, hey, Michael McReynolds, what's going on, bro? How many Mexicans does it take to toss grenade? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yeah, could you imagine somebody jumping out of their car with a grenade, a pineapple grenade? Like, I'm ready. I'm ready to meet my maker today. Are you ready? Did you sign? Did you talk to God today? Because I did, and I made peace with him. Today's the day. We doing this or what? You're talking too much. Oh my God. Over with instantly. Well, I gotta go. I'll get back in this truck and drive off. Never go drive through. Just make sure you film the bad day. Yeah, right. Oh my gosh. Pull the pin. I don't think I can, man. It's bent too hard. Look. I don't think I can. It's got like a horse neck in it. See how it's bent? I could try. Oh, the pin came out. I'm still here. That's probably gonna be really hard to put back in. Totally worth it though. For $5, I pulled the pin. Should I let it go now? I'm not gonna lie, that was a very ominous feeling letting that go. Knowing that it was still empty, that was a very ominous feeling. That felt uncomfortable to actually let that go. Okay. Let's see if we can get this back in there. Probably not going to happen without straightening it. See what you made me do? Now I got to pull out the pliers and straighten the thing back out. There we go. Put that pin on back through there. Is that gonna go? You can do it. There we go. Yeah. All right. Bend that back over. There we go. We're back in like Flynn. Yeah, what a scary sensation letting that thing go. Alan, what's going on? The last show. Boom! In other news, a YouTuber killed himself with a pineapple grenade he thought was empty, but really wasn't. It's like the guy that tried to get. Oh, you remember that? You remember that guy that tried to have his girlfriend shoot a 50 cal at him because he thought a 450-page book would deflect a bullet? What an idiot. I think about it now and I'm like, these things rip holes through engine blocks on trucks. Not only do they rip a hole through it, they go through the engine block, through the engine, out the other side. You thought a 500-page almanac was going to stop a 50 caliber bullet at almost point blank range? Who raised you? They need to be slapped really hard in the face. That was kind of traumatizing, I bet, for the girlfriend. Yeah. Captain Cook said I was there. Come on, shoot. The book will stop a bullet. Oh, man. One less in the gene pool. Dude, like he just turned 18. He had his girlfriend shoot him with a 24 karat .50 caliber handgun, Desert Eagle. I think you know what happens with a Desert Eagle when you point it at a book. I have no idea what in his right mind thought it was going to stop the bullet. I probably would have shot the book first to see what would happen, even though I know the outcome. She hasn't been right since. I guarantee she hasn't. Somebody reports DW playing with nades on YouTube. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Ghost Mafia in the house. Pew, 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 pew. What's going on? I can't look the link up, I don't think. Hold on a sec. Let me see if I can pull that link up. I'll see if I can share the link. If you guys haven't read this story, it's pretty crazy. Pregnant girlfriend cried and pleaded with boyfriend to stop. Yes, woman who fatally shot boyfriend while pregnant in YouTube stunt pleads guilty. Yeah, I bet she did. Let's see here. News. New video of woman trying to resist YouTube stunt that killed boyfriend. Yeah, here we go. This was in 2018. All right, here we go. Copy. Oops, where'd my chat? There it is. There you go. If you haven't read this yet, enter. There's that whole story. Craziness. So, if you were wondering, will a 500 page almanac stop a 50 caliber bullet at almost point blank range? You have your answer. Some people just aren't very intelligent, man. I gotta tell you. How do you like the Juul vape? Do they have full flavor menthol? Actually, this is mint, and yes, they do have full flavor menthol now. I'm almost at the end of this one, though. I got a whole pack right here. So this one's lasted me about 4 days. So that was that one right there. By tomorrow, I'll be replacing it. So about 4 days per cartridge. Somewhere around there. Just 2 more pages. Damn. Wouldn't stop a 44. I don't even know if it would stop a 38. It might stop a 38 special. Maybe. If it was hollow point, I don't know. I think it would go through. But he shot it. I think it was an armor piercing round. He's lucky, like it wasn't an incendiary tracer or something. Like, oh my god, could you imagine if it was an incendiary tracer round? Oh god, whoops! Somebody put in the wrong bullet. He really dead now. Ain't no coming back from that. Yeah, boom. No soap, Ghost. I want the real thing. I'd say if you have all the pages lined up, then go ahead and shoot yourself and come back and tell us. Oh my gosh. I don't know, man. I hate to laugh at somebody else's real stupidity like that, but God, I mean, at what point does common sense kick in? I've seen people eat Tide Pods now in 2018. I don't know what else is left to do. People are going to start drinking bleach like it's the cool thing to do, man. Oh boy. Check Messenger, huh? All right. Let's see what you sent me here. Yep. Downloading video. Yeah, I got nothing here. This is downloading video. Oh, hello. Gun control. Yeah. We'll have to watch that in a minute. That's funny. Not anymore, Tony. I think I would agree with that. Common sense is not really common sense anymore. Look at me. I'm over here pulling grenade tabs out on webcam. There must be something wrong with me. But I have unscrewed this before. I took this whole thing apart. You can see that they defused this. I unscrewed the whole top and I was like, yeah, let's see if they took the fuse out. I wanted to pull it and see if it still winks. You can see all that carbon scoring in there. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. No, can't. There you go. Yeah, you can see where the wick used to be. I mean, hell, this grenade's older than I am. This thing's like legit from World War II. It's crazy. You can actually look up the numbers on this grenade. It tells you the manufacturing date. Tony, it's dead. I shot a piece of 4x4 inch flex ham with 50 cal. Those that are saying, can a bullet stop something? Go ahead and try it. Let us all know. Jack Rock Workshop, dude. What's up? What's going on? Yes, I'm playing with pineapple grenades in the drone room. I know. I have problems. At least I'm not shooting myself with a 50 caliber. Jake. My bad. It's so hard. You got to put a space in there. Jake Rock. You got it. It just looks like Jack Rock. Jack Rock. Jack Rock. Jack Rock. He said fact. Fact, yeah. You got a Y-A-W on the end of that, and then you got it made, bro. You got a fact and then yaw. Fact, yeah. JDS was still in here. He'd be letting me have it right now. I don't think he's in here. Rick. Anybody else got another topic? Tony, you've been in here enough, man. We're going to make you a mod, my brother. You are now a moderator, sir. Captain Cook has always been a moderator. Rick, you also deserve a wrenchify. You've been a long timer. Mike has had his. All right, cool. Well, we seem to be running out of things to talk about here. Anybody else got a subject they want to talk about? Big Blue. Big Blue. You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy. It's almost time for a new one right now. This one's starting to taste like burned wick. Go Blue. Go Blue. Oh, man. Hopefully I can start making some videos for you guys here pretty soon. Sunday, I got a full day. Monday, I might be able to knock out a flight. What do you guys want me to fly? We're going to give you the choice. Solo, Bebop 2, Wingsland S6, Spark, H109S. We'll go with those for now. Solo, got one for solo. You're right. I haven't had the solo out in a while. That's a good call. Boom, boom, boom. BB2, 2 solos, 1 BB2. Uh-oh. Pretty evenly matched here. Fly to solo. Oh, boy. Looks like solo's going to run this one. Okay. All right. The solo, I think, is going to be what we're going to run with then. So Monday, I'll try to aim for taking the solo out. I'm trying to think of where we should go film. If you exposed a grenade under your body or around you, base like Pelosi. Smile and clap. Did I mention solo? Should one add to solo? Solo to stable? Should one add solo to stable? What? I think if you don't have a solo, you should get one. But please make sure that you're mechanically inclined and you're willing to take on a project because they are a lot of fun. But if you want to continue forward with the solo, you have to understand how to modify them because it's a DIY project now and it's a very fun DIY project and there's no limitations. There's no restrictions. There's nothing to hold you back. It's an absolutely insane bird, but you got to kind of have a pretty good inclination of what you're doing, especially with open source. But it's fun. It's a lot of fun. My solo has not had a good flight in a while. I would agree with that. I think we'll take the solo out. Oh yeah, dude. Sleeping Bear. If you know how to modify stuff, man, it's a bird for you, bro. Trust me. I've seen the solo do some incredible things. Absolutely incredible things. But like I said, don't get into it unless you have a fairly good idea of what you're doing. We have a group that I started a while ago that I just gave to another guy who I trust. I kind of got out of the solo group. I completed everything with third-party gimbal, so you can put a $50 gimbal on it now. It does run all the way up to GoPro Hero 7 now. And I think if they come out with a new GoPro, we can adapt that to it as well. So the Solo is still able to adapt to all new technology that's come out. It has yet to become obsolete. The only thing that's really obsolete is that the flight time is still going to be characteristically coming in at around 14 or 15 minutes fully loaded. And obviously you can't fold it up. So it's still kind of a good sized bird. Just remember that. It's a 4-pound animal. But man, does it tear through the sky like a demon. It is crazy how fast the Solo goes. So how much is the Solo? Well, Peter, it really depends, man. You can buy the Solo on the marketplace for, I mean, you can basically talk people down on the price now. Just to give you an idea of how much the Solo cost, when it came out in 2015, it was $2,200, and that was without GoPro Hero 4. Like, if you had to buy the GoPro 2, it was another $500 on top. So it was almost $2,500 drone. And unfortunately, they didn't release the gimbal until 3 months after the release of the drone. So everybody was pretty peeved that the gimbal took so long to come out. So everybody that bought it for $2,000 was really upset they couldn't get stable footage, which kind of tanked the company in the end. And the bank basically took all the Solos back and sold them off at private sales. And so, unfortunately, 3DR tanked after that. It lasted up until 2016, middle of 2016. And then Colin Gwynn decided to step away from the whole 3DR project and back out. So the 3DR Solo is the only open source bird in its class. It is a lot of fun. It can do a lot of things you wouldn't even think drones should be able to do. And we have a huge team of people that continue pushing the boundaries of the Solo, and it has yet to become obsolete. So it came out in 2015, it's 2019, and it's still easily holding up with the drones on the market today with no issues. So yes, actually, Tony is correct. We've seen 93 miles per hour out of the Solo in sport mode. So yeah, it's an absolute animal. I mean, an animal. You know, when people think I'm kidding when they say, "Well, I thought top speed was 55." Well, 55 in standard sport mode. If you dip both sticks forward, you will dive bomb from 700 feet to 300 feet and then pull out at the last second. She'll be cruising at over 85 to 90 miles an hour. It's sickening to watch. It absolutely will make your stomach churn watching it come down. It sounds like a A-10 Thunderbolt ripping through the sky. It's just the craziest sound you've ever heard. It is really a weird noise when it comes just, yeah, Greg's Whirlybird is the first one to drag race his Solo. Well, you say dangerous, but it's a really stable platform, man. The design of it is actually designed after race quads. It has a narrow body, so it's thin, and then it has arms that extend away from it, the same as a race drone. It's the capabilities were designed around the aerodynamics of a race drone, so it's an absolute beast. If you ever want to see what the Solo can do, just go to Grex Whirlybird's YouTube channel, or just look up Grex Whirlybird and type 3DR Solo speed runs, and you will see some of the craziest footage from the Solo you've ever seen before. It's amazing how fast it goes in seconds. I mean, seconds. It's punching out past. I think it'll reach 90 miles an hour in about 4 seconds. So maybe 4.5 seconds, 85 to 90 miles an hour. So it's pretty beast. And it can turn immediately into a professional aerial platform bird just by activating GPS again, and take some of the most stable footage you've ever seen. Just crazy, crazy good design. It's too bad it tanked. Well, guys, I got 13 people left in here. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for being part of this discussion. I've been on for quite a while now. It's already 1:02, so I've spent over an hour on here. We're gonna call it. So Monday, I'll try to take out the Solo. If you guys are up for it, we'll have some fun. Sound good? Does that sound good? I'll put it in linear mode. We'll go ahead and take some flat horizon shots, and we'll go get some cool footage. I'll try to think of a new area to show up at. Okie doke. I'm out of here, guys. Tootaroo. Don't forget to smash the like button if you forgot. I'm out of here. I'm gone. Good night. Sweet dreams. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And if you do, don't forget to name it after me. The legend must live on. Tootaroo.